This song will teach you how to use rundown lines to be able to tie chords together. And in the process, it makes playing it very, very fun. Let's get into it. All right, to play this song along with the recording, you're going to need to detune your guitar to E flat, which is how we're going to teach it today. The tuning is going to start with the top string being tuned to E flat, the fifth string being tuned to A flat, fourth string to D flat, then on down to G flat, B flat, E flat. And if your tuner comes up with maybe something like a half a step different or whatever, called a different designation, you'll know, just go down a half a step. All right. So today we're going to be open without a capo, and we'll be using quite a few chords for this song. And to do the rundown patterns, we're going to need those chords. All right. Your strum pattern is going to be a very fast style, upbeat, and it's going to sound like this. All right, I had a subscriber request this song and asked me how to play the intro, specifically the lick. We're going to get to the chords for the intro here in a second, but specifically right now, we're going to look at that lick, and there's actually two different ones used on two different guitars. The first one kind of has the very lead thing, and it sounds something like this. So to do that, you're going to take what I like to think would be your middle finger would actually work better on 4 of 4, and you're going to hammer on to 5. You're going to leave number 3 all the way open, and then you're going to put your index finger down here on 3 of 2, and you're going to go. So I'm going hammer on, and then I'm doing back and forth between 2 and 3. The second lick comes in over the top of that one before you actually start strumming, and it sounds like this. That's really, really easy. All you're going to do is you're going to start here on 3 of 1, go down to 2 of 1, and then open on 1. And then you're going to come up here to string number 2, and you're going to do fret number 3, and then fret number 1. So we sound like this. And then open on 2. Then we're going to come up here to 2 on 3. All right, if you choose to just strum the intro, you will use a majority of the chords just in that part, starting with a G. There's our first chord. Going to a D over F sharp. Now you can play that, guys, if you want to play a D down here and put your thumb up here on 2 of 6 and strum everything to an E minor. Then to a D, to a C, and back to the D. Now, while the lick is playing, you're simply going to strum the G with single downstrokes. All right, I'm going to put the chords up on screen, and I'm going to play through the entire intro. When I started this lesson, I talked about rundown patterns. So that G, that D over F sharp, that E minor is your first rundown, and there's others too. All right, we're up to the verse, finally up to the verse. And for the verse, we're going to have more rundown patterns. We're going to start with a G, to the D over F sharp, to the E minor, just like the intro, and then to a D, and then the next rundown pattern is going to be a C, to a new chord, G over B, to an A minor, and then a D. That is one whole string that's actually going to be played twice to be able to make a verse. Okay, I'm going to put the chords on screen. I'm going to play that really slow, put some lyrics on for you guys so you can see how that sounds. had an eye for things that glitter. But I was far from being made of gold. I don't know how, but I scraped up the money. Just never could quite tell you no. Just like when you were leaving Amarillo, taking that new job in Tennessee. I quit mine so we could be together. Can't forget the way you looked at me. Hey guys, real quick, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the share, like, and subscribe button down there. It really does help my channel. And I'm happy to announce that we have some bundles for you guys. I actually started putting together some bundles of stuff that you guys can get. Don't forget to download my free bundle of beginner guitar songs and check out the others. The links are in the description, but let's get back to the video. All right, now we're up to the chorus, and we will break the chorus into two sections because it makes it a little bit easier. For section 1, you're going to play a progression of G to the D over F sharp, to the E minor, should be getting used to that, to the D, to the C, to an E minor, to a D. All right, let's go ahead and play through that first section. Just to see you smile, I'd do anything that you wanted me to. All right, for the second section, you again will play the G, D over F sharp, to the E minor, to a D, to a C, and then a new chord, an A7, to a C. And then you're going to stop on the D of the first chorus, and you're going to stop on the D of the last chorus. Also, guys, if you'll notice, if you listen on this song, when he's on that A7, and he goes to that C, he actually does kind of a walk up. It's kind of like this. So all that is play that A7, bring your finger off, your middle finger off, and hit right here on the second fret of 5 into the C, like this. All right, let's put this chords on screen again for section 2 and play through section 2. When all is said and done, I'll never count the cost. It's worth all that's lost. Just to see you smile. All right, now that we've played both sections, guys, let's go ahead. Let's put part 1 and part 2 all together. Just to see you smile, I'd do anything that you wanted me to. When all is said and done, I'd never count the cost. It's worth all that's lost. Just to see you smile. All right, after the first chorus, you're going to play the intro progression again before going into verse number 2. And then you're going to end the song with a double chorus. But don't forget, on that last chorus, again, you're going to stop on that D. From there, you simply play the intro progression 3 times to end the song. Such an awesome song. And speaking of an awesome song, I have another Tim McGraw song up here, Don't Take the Girl. Guys, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I hope you will actually take advantage of the free beginners bundle pack and take a look at the other packs that I have there too. I think you're going to benefit because everything's bundled in one little spot with lyric sheets and everything, downloadable links down below. Guys, God bless, take care, and don't forget, practice what you have to, sing, play what you want to, and I'll see you in the next video.